grade of our stub out of the sewage over the coming out of the house here, and yeah, we're just trying to kill as many people as possible with this backhoe, and yeah, so I'm trying to get a 1/4 inch per foot slope with this sewage line. Right now, it's between 1/8 of an inch per foot and a 1/4 inch, so it's almost there. I can see that by putting a 4-foot level on the longest length of the pipe as I can. On this little level I put on top of it, I can see the slope it tells me. So actually, I'm like almost at an 1/8 inch per foot. But over there, I'm at a 1/4 inch per foot, so it actually bends down. So I need to dig out a little bit of this dirt to increase the slope down to a 1/4 inch per foot, so it reaches the, so it has a nice downslope for plumbing, so 1/4 inch sewage drains into the septic tank, which we're digging out right now. That is a 9 by 7 foot hole. It's going to be 56.5 inches deep below the center of this this sewage pipe right here, and we'll get to that in a minute. We're setting up the transit right now, level, so we can shoot in a height. We can figure out what our depth of our hole is. We need our depth of our hole 56.5 inches below the center of that drain pipe. The bubble in the center of this transit has to be level no matter which way it's turned. And I am pretty much there right now. It has these little fine-tuning adjustments on it after you get it mostly level with the legs. You might need to bend the tape up to get it high enough to reach the plane that I'm at. So we're setting up that tape measure. We're gonna get an elevation, a measurement, whatever the tape is, all the way to the bottom, and then we'll get a measurement off the center of that pipe, and the difference is the height difference. Okay, 120 3/4. Now get the measurement off the center of that pipe. The difference between these two numbers is going to be our elevation. 73 5/8. So the bottom of our hole currently is 120 3/4 inches minus 70, whatever the other number was we just got. 47 inches we're at right now. So we got about another foot to go. We're trying to get down to 60 inches. Then we're going to fill a couple inches of sand on top of that, and then grade our level by hand. Okay, so we have the deep point right here is about 60 inches below the bottom of our pipe here. Just digging this out, we're grooming this to be about the final level. Put all the dirt to the south side, and then we'll come here with the backhoe and scoop all that out, and then we'll continue to groom it until we have a nice flat, even surface at 60 inches down from here. And then we'll put a couple inches of sand down, compact it, and then we'll be able to drop our septic in. We got our hole dug out to the appropriate elevation now. We are approximately 60 inches down from the bottom of that sewage pipe there. We're going to fill back up so the bottom ends up being 56.5 from the center of the pipe. We're going to we're just wetting this down right now after we tamped it with the backhoe. So we're just getting this dirt down to 98% compaction. We need that before we put the septic in there so it doesn't settle, and if it settles it could possibly crack or damage the septic in some way. So we're just wetting this down to get this dirt nice and compacted. Now we're going to lay some gravel down, compact that, and then some sand on top of that to make a nice soft bed for the septic tank. Here comes the gravel, so watch out. Okay, 131 7/8. No bug. So we're just going to put risers on the top of the septic tank. Those are our concrete risers. And then these lids right here will go on top of the risers, and that's so we can still gain access to the septic tank after it's buried. And I guess that looks like maybe 18-inch risers, so we'll have 18 inches of dirt on top of the septic tank. I'm just taking my paintbrush and I'm cleaning the rim here so we can make a good connection with the riser. And we're going to use some tar to just watertight as much as possible the connection. And this is some foundation and roof coating. It's a tar-based thing. I'm just putting on a really thick, generous coating of this stuff all around these edges.